So you're on something right now.
No, you're on something.
What are you on?
Welcome back to Advocacy, Alchemy with Professor Ross. Today we have a good one, guys. We're headed to Lake County, Florida, and we're breaking down what happened on June 17th, 2023 with the arrest of a man named Jeffrey King. What started as a loitering call, it turned into a chase, a scuffle, and ultimately a felony battery on law enforcement officer conviction. As always, we'll watch the key moment, then we'll map element by element what the law says, and then we'll act like we're the jury dealing with this case. So with that, let's jump in.
Yeah, you always think everybody's stealing your stuff.
They really are.
Okay.
I submitted all my information. I'm waiting on the results.
Okay, well grab your bag and start walking back toward Bassville because you can't be in here. You're freaking people out. You don't live in here. Your car is not here.
Bullshit. Watch. Nissan Nismo starts your engine. I guarantee.
All right, I'm gonna give you
keys that work for this car.
I'm gonna give you two choices.
But these keys work.
You don't have a car. You're homeless.
I'm not homeless.
You lost your house on Center Lane. You don't own that anymore.
You know that as well as I do.
So you either got to move on. Then move along because you're freaking people in this neighborhood out.
Really?
Yes. We got 3 calls on you. You need to go.
I don't care. Call the real cops.
You cannot be in here. You don't live here.
Come on, man.
You need to go back over to the store, back where you're staying in the woods.
Oh my gosh, man. For real, Caston?
You gotta go, dude. You don't belong in here.
You don't belong in here.
I belong everywhere. Where'd you get a Nissan key fob?
These keys.
Let's do that for a second. I wanna see.
No, get your hands off.
Yep.
Get my keys.
Wait, give me traffic.
My
Okay.
Get my keys. My keys.
Get on the ground, Jeff. Get on the ground. On foot after he was fighting.
1420,
Like, get K9 here.
I got 1507, what was that to you?
11507.
Follow the connection message you want to 1106.
What up? Told you he's got a tent out back here down the road, down the dirt path. Rob, come to me, shop some north and come behind it. We may have just got a glimpse of him. We were way back there, saw him. He turned left at the end of the road. Rob, we got footsteps back here going into the woods. Jeff, stop! Stop, Jeff. We got your car. It's right out here. Come on. You know me. It's T-Bear. I wouldn't fail you. Huh? What? Who did?
How'd you get these keys?
He took the keys?
Yes,
Come on, we got your car. We got your car down here.
You're trying to arrest me?
No, we're going to bring you to your car, man. We're going to bring you to your car. Wait, give us traffic from him. Jeff, we're taking you to your car, brother. He's got blood on him, guys. Be careful.
Please, get your arm out. God. Oh my God.
You got cuss out, Rob?
You're hurting fucking me. I got a Nissan right there.
Yeah, we got it, brother, man.
Oh, you don't have.
Move your f***ing hands. Come on. Prick.
Ow! Why are you hurting me? Oh, listen. You broke my arm. You broke my arm. Oh.
Man, what's going on? Why are you fighting people? Come on, brother.
Ma, you tased me 3 times.
I came that way. Let's go this way. Get you some air. Watch your rebar. I don't want you to get hurt, okay?
I'm already hurt.
But we gotta get you out of here. Come
You're
on.
not trying to get me out of here. You're
Yes,
trying
I
to
am.
put me
Come
in
on.
jail.
Come on.
No. Oh my God, my arm.
Come on.
You're gonna get drug out of here, you understand?
Listen. No. Ah, mother. Police brutality.
No, walk.
No. Can't.
Walk.
No.
Walk.
Here, Lord.
Walk.
Motherfucker. Help.
Walk.
Help. 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 Oh. In there.
Jeff, what is wrong with you, brother?
Shot me 3 times.
Sit down, sit down, sit
I
down.
got a Nismo, GTR Nismo. It's my car. Trust me.
Yeah,
He took the keys.
I'll bring it up.
Those keys belong to a Chevy Cobalt. And my house key at 113
Okay, all right, all right.
They're all transferable.
Just calm down. You know we're your friends. You know we're always here to help you, brother.
Dude,
Don't be fighting us.
you'd never give us this much problems. What's going on?
That cop is...
No, Johnny, easy going, man.
Wait. Caston?
Hey,
Yeah.
Jeff, first things first.
3 times.
You have bled all over us. Do you have any bloodborne diseases we need to know about? You got HIV, hepatitis,
None.
anything?
Nothing. I'm... Oh, man.
If it's true.
My arm is broken. Listen, guys, I own this car from Jenkins Nissan. It's mine, but
2268 County, additional code 4.
Well, you got some good eyes, brother, man.
Thank you, man.
Oh my gosh, my AI showed it to me where it was.
You got good eyes. You saw him from 5 blocks away.
And then whoever called it out right here, he's near a cement thing. I look up, he's right in front of me. Made contact. And Rob got here quickest. Excuse my language.
My car's in there. It's actually in there. It's
Jeff, what do you want right now, brother?
I got a thyroid issue.
Thank you, sir.
I got a thyroid issue.
Yeah, a little bit, thank you.
And on top of that, there's these.
Do we have the medics en route, Danny?
Those keys
the medics en route for
are
him?
keys.
No, they aren't yours. And
They're
you're going to end up
mine.
going to prison.
No, I'm not going to prison.
You just had 3 new felonies, idiot.
Really? You
Yes.
shot me.
That's not shot. You got tased.
But
That's not shot.
really?
Don't dramatize it there, Tupac.
If it was shot, you wouldn't have been
You
walking.
ain't been shot.
Let me explain something to you, Jeff, and you know me. You know me a long time. Listen.
From me.
Listen.
You grabbed it from me.
Are you gonna listen?
No, I don't need to listen. I'm on camera.
Keep talking.
They're not your keys.
They're my keys. Look them up. Look up the history for them. We belong to a Chevy Cobalt 2008. Those are original. Monique Johnson. A letter.
That's
she was
an
at my
Infinity
house.
key. That's not a Chevy.
No. Listen,
That's an Infinity
I
symbol.
know that.
You idiot.
But look up the identity for that key. Goes to a Chevy Cobalt. And those
I'm going to take them back over that neighborhood and see if it
it works.
sets off anybody's alarm. And if it does, then you'll get charged with burglary, too.
It's how I'm gonna get charged with burglary. That car is my car.
You don't own a car.
Bullshit.
You don't own a house. You have nothing except your backpack.
Yeah, John, you're not in a position to f with him.
You're really not.
You're going to go back to prison
You
again,
think
and that's
so?
where you belong.
I'm a judge. I'm held accountable to be a lawyer.
Oh, he's just hanging out.
The last couple of years. When you've been hungry, we fed you. And you know that. Several times I bought you shit right up there at shops in Northern.
Nobody ever bought me
So it's
food.
Caston, sure.
Sodas.
Sodas,
You
waters.
never bought me no food.
Okay, so you're on something right now.
No, you're on something.
What do you want?
I have a thyroid issue.
So yeah,
Are you
I
taking
lack
your meds?
medication.
Are you taking your meds?
No, I'm not. I'm supposed to be a level thyroxine.
I was trying to get him to leave.
microgram.
Let's get him. Let's get him out of the rain. Have the medics meet us at the church or something. Wait there.
I gotta get somebody to get me
So we'll get you out of the rain over here. We're gonna have EMS check you out, okay? I know you're wrong. It's gonna happen.
I got an
Come
thyroid.
Come on. This is not an option.
No, you're not an option.
Driving them boys. So on that big old diamond blade. Man, that dude made us carry him out of the woods.
Really?
He would not want to walk.
If it wasn't raining, I would have gotten here a whole lot sooner.
Yesterday was chest day, so my back was good.
already, huh?
Fun stuff. Here's your.
What you gotta do? Oh, he got tased 2 or 3 times, but it didn't freaking work.
Oh yeah.
He says he's high on just meth.
That's like PCP or something. He got it on something.
That's what he said, though.
He in Tent City?
Barry. Y'all, somebody set him up.
Really?
Nobody with him.
You want to watch the video later?
Yeah.
He's so high. He's going in and out of people's cars. Then he battered one of my deputies, and then he ran. So if you want to watch the video, I'll let you watch. You know, we come here. Let me finish.
I know that.
We come here and we treat Jeff with respect. We
I
bought him food
understand
before and
that.
everything else. We leave him alone. But he can't be breaking into cars, high or not high.
And that's really it. He was doing that and then talking to people crazy shit, and then he went and sat in the driveway. So.
Did you see any of what happened?
Yeah, I was right there. I ran over there when I saw him hit me and stuff. But trying to stay, at an angle or something.
Yeah, we got him back in the woods.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you actually see him going car to car, or your neighbor just told
My neighbor did. My neighbor told me about it, but I know he was at the black Jeep over there pulling on the handle.
Okay.
What do we got here?
He saw him messing around that Jeep, loitering and prowling. He's out here trying to open vehicles.
Which vehicles are you trying to open?
That black Jeep.
All right, so I'll go talk to them now.
Now, before we begin, we have all of Mr. King's documents, his full case summary, and his sentence are pinned below if you want to see them. But today, we're back in Florida, so we're looking at the Florida statutes. First, battery on a law enforcement officer. This is found at section 784.07, section 2B. This is a third-degree felony. All right, this is defined as any time a defendant intentionally touches or strikes an officer against the officer's will or causes bodily harm while the officer is engaged in their lawful duties and the defendant knows that person is an officer. They're going to be liable for this offense. Now here we saw several strikes come from Jeffrey, and it was all revolving around the keys that the officer took from Jeffrey. It seems to be fairly clear if this went in front of a jury and they saw just that portion, they could bring back a guilty verdict. The penalty range is the 555, 5 years in prison, up to 5 years of probation, a fine of up to $5,000. Our second offense, resisting an officer without violence. This is found at 843.02. This is a first-degree misdemeanor. This happens anytime a person willfully resists or obstructs or opposes an officer who's lawfully executing their legal duty. Here, fleeing into the woods after he's been commanded to stop, that applies. All right, so this is a first-degree misdemeanor, and that carries the 111. So up to 1 year in jail, a fine of up to $1,000, maybe a year of probation. Now, also we have resisting with violence. All right, that applies anytime you're going to have some striking happening, some actual violence that happens. That happened here. That will be on the felony side. That'd be a third-degree felony, 555. It was initially charged and later dropped, as you'll see if you look at the sentence below. All right, our final charge is loitering or prowling. This is found at 856.21, Section 1. This is a second-degree misdemeanor. This one is defined as any time a person loiters or prowls in a place at a time or manner not usual for law-abiding individuals, and the circumstances that warrant justifiable and reasonable alarm for the safety of persons or property. And you often prove this one by how a person behaves after the alarm is raised. So if a person tries to evade or run or tries to hide. Here the police got multiple calls. Someone's car hopping. Somebody's going from car to car, checking doors. This is a second-degree misdemeanor, up to 60 days in jail, fine up to $500. Now, everyone, if you read what I put there, I said, this place has manicured lawns. I'm sure this is a neighborhood that either has a gate at the front or they're going to have, police driving through every so often, making sure everything is okay, making sure there's no one doing anything nefarious in that fairly nice neighborhood. All right, next, let's move into our evidentiary standards. They're at play every time the police are going to be interacting with us as the public, or when we have to be brought to court because either we're being sued by the government or someone else. Now let's move through our 6 levels of evidence. We talk about these daily. We start at the lowest level and work our way up to the highest. Doing that, starting at the lowest, mere suspicion. This is when the government or the police don't have any proof. At this level, they can't take any action that's legal against me or you. Now, what's going to happen is the police are going to go on high alert. They're going to take notice of anything that goes wrong from this point forward. Here, deputies' intuition that the key fob wasn't probably property of Mr. King. Why? Because they knew him to be homeless and knew him to not have any property of value. Now, this isn't enough for a stop by itself, but it does key up the officers to be aware that something might be wrong. All right, moving up one more level, we have reasonable suspicion. Now, at this level, the police or the government have specific and articulable facts of a possible crime. This allows for the police to stop us, to ask some questions to see if there's any criminal activity afoot. Here, there were multiple calls from neighbors in that neighborhood. Apparently, it probably is a gated community. King doesn't live there. He's pulling on door handles. He's acting evasively, hiding in the shadows. It's early morning time. All of this makes for a lawful reason to stop him, to ask him what's going on. What's his business? Why is he there? Moving up one more level, we have probable cause. Now, at this level, the government or the police are going to arrest someone, okay? Probable cause means they have enough facts that would lead a reasonable person to believe a crime is being committed and the suspect is involved. Anytime you hear probable cause, just think somebody's getting arrested. Now here, Jeffrey King, he advances on the officer. He struck him several times. Now during this encounter, he also fled after commands to stop and after being tased at least 2 times. He says he was tased 3 times. The officer even admits he was tased at least 2 or 3 times. Now, all that coupled with the allegations that he was pulling on door handles, he had someone's keys. He got them from somewhere. This is where arrest becomes legal, all right? This is at least for resisting without violence and battering on a law enforcement officer. All right, next, let's move up to preponderance of the evidence. Now, at this level, we're talking about going to court for a civil lawsuit. All right, this level means that it's more likely than not that the claim is true. In order to win, all a person needs is more than 50% of the evidence in their favor. So once you get to 51%, I win. Remember, this works for either side, the person bringing the case or the person defending against it. All right, think of a suppression motion, even during a criminal case. The level that has to be reached is only preponderance of the evidence. So whoever gets 50% of the evidence in their favor first, a little bit more. So 50 plus a little bit. That's why we usually say 51%. They're going to win. So during a suppression hearing, the state would argue it's more likely than not the deputy's detention of Mr. King was lawful based on the calls and his behavior. They probably win that. All right, let's move up one more level, clear and convincing evidence. Now at this level, this is one from the top. All right, this is more than just your regular civil standard, but it's lower than our highest criminal standard. Clear and convincing evidence means that your claim is going to be highly probable or substantially likely to be true. In order to win these type of cases, it's going to take about 75% of the evidence in your favor to win. You see this in child custody cases, mental commitment cases, people claiming that somebody defrauded them. All those types of actions are going to need more evidence before a judge declares a person a winner. Now, when the court is dealing with certain enhancements on a sentence, they may need clear and convincing evidence proven by the state before that's granted. Let's talk about the highest level, beyond a reasonable doubt. Now, this is the gold standard. It's required in every criminal case in America. This level means that there is no other logical conclusion besides the defendant being guilty of the charges brought against them. Now here, we have battery on a law enforcement officer. The jury would ask, did he willfully touch or strike the deputy during the deputy performing his duty? And did he really know that this is a police officer? I think all those questions point to yes. And if so, the jury would have to vote Jeffrey King guilty. Next, let's move into the jury perspective and let's ask a few more questions of the jury. Okay, let's imagine that we're on this jury of 12 people looking at these charges from Mr. King. Now, usually a jury is going to get back there, they're going to talk for a little bit, and then they're going to say, all right, let's elect one person to be the fourth person. That's going to be you. Now, let's start asking some questions. Big question first. Now, when neighbors make a call and there's more than one, it's probably an issue, right? Looking at the body cam footage, does that seem like a person simply walking through the neighborhood? Or is it someone probably testing car doors? What does your intuition tell you? Now, knowledge of an officer, that's one of our elements. Is it possible that he didn't know this was a police officer? Police officer was in his official car, he had on a uniform, had a weapon on. I think we meet that element every day of the week. What about the intentionality of the strike for the battery on a law enforcement officer? That looks fairly intentional also. Do you think there's anything here that would keep these charges from sticking? Do you think maybe intoxication was involved? He talked about being under doctor's orders for a thyroid issue, but does that cause some mental problem that would keep a person from knowing that they're doing something they shouldn't be doing? Is there anything here that causes you to have any reasonable doubt about what the state is saying happened? That he intentionally battered an officer, resisted arrest by running in the woods, anything, or loitered by remaining in the area where he wasn't permitted to be? You tell me, guilty or not guilty? A simple suspicious person call became a felony case in a matter of seconds. Here, recognition led to a scuffle, and that scuffle led to some serious charges. In the end, the state sentenced Mr. King to time served, but he had been in jail for 14 months. The lesson is still clear, and it's fairly timeless. If you comply now, you can contest everything later. Intuition might start police tactic, but elements and evidence are going to decide the verdict in the end. Now, if you were on this jury, would you find guilty on all three of those counts? And also, the punishment. Would you have given Mr. King more time? Or are you okay with him going free? Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Remember, this is Advocacy Alchemy, and I am Professor Ross. I'll see you tomorrow. Everyone have a great Monday. Be safe out there.
Please subscribe to Advocacy Alchemy for more lectures from Professor Ross.